Welcome back to Two of a Kind.
I got my co-host back.
I'm back in action. I'm so excited.
I know. How's it feel? You took time off work, basically.
I took time off work,
Yeah.
and Steve was coming for my throne, so I had to come back.
No, literally coming for your throne. He was loving the 3 weeks that I had him on. Like, the man was thriving.
No, I was literally like, he thinks he's gonna be two of a kind, and he hinted at it in the video.
He did. Oh, I'm glad you watched.
Because I can't listen to us do our videos because I can't listen to my own voice.
No, it's the worst thing.
But
it's torture. No, literally, instead of putting someone in like solo confinement, you just play them back audios of them speaking.
Yeah, it's literally torture. So like, we don't do that. But
Right.
then on vacation, in between like siesta time, John and I would be like, oh my God, the video's up, and we would play it. And I was so into it.
Oh, I'm glad.
I'm like,
our second fan. Love it.
yeah, I liked it. I was like interested in what you guys were saying, but I also know you guys. So I have like that connection to it. But
Yeah.
I loved it.
Okay, good. No, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I would text you like, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
And like, I would giggle, I would chuckle,
Oh, love that.
and I would give a like and subscribe.
Yeah. No, honestly, it was great. It was like, I felt like I have to stop saying like it's an issue. But it's like I had a guest on and I was always like asking them questions. And I'm like, me and you just like
Shoot the shit.
It's a different vibe for sure.
No, it was very like interviewee, but I liked it.
Yeah.
And I got to see like more inside Steve's head.
Yeah, you got to see like our debates.
Yeah,
about moving
debates,
in.
new setup. Like,
Yeah.
I was into it.
Okay, good. Well, now that you're back, you have to, tell the people how this trip was. You were gone for literally forever.
Yeah, it was 3 weeks, but the slowest 3 weeks ever. Usually you're on vacation, you're like, time's flying by. Like, what am I going to do? And I was
Yeah.
like, time could not be going slower. God was on my side.
No, literally, and you're with the same person for 3 weeks straight. And it's a lot.
It is a lot, but because of that, John and I were like on the hunt for friends. If you got sat next to us at a dinner table, if you got sat next to us at a club, a date party, wherever we were, if you were sitting next to us and we like looked at you and we're like, okay, you were like recruited, suckered into a convo. Even if you didn't want to, we made it happen, and then they were chill.
And you told me you invited everybody to your dinner plans, every person you made.
Yeah.
Every
We're
person you made friends with.
Do you have dinner plans? Do you want to come eat with us?
No, logistically, how does that work? Are you like calling up the restaurant after being...
No, we tell our concierge, we're like, we had dinner reservations at X restaurant for 2 people. Can you change it to 4? And I feel like the restaurants make it happen. I'm
Okay.
sure if I did it, they'd be like, sorry.
Right.
But we were staying at really nice hotels, and I feel like they were like, yeah, we're going to do it for you. And a lot of them made the reservations to begin with.
Yeah. And these are new people, so are you like splitting meals together?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're tapasing it.
Yeah, I'm like, good, because that's the issue with just John and I want to try so many things.
Yeah, you're 2 people, you can't.
Yeah, and we ordered more than we needed to, but only because we wanted to try certain things.
For sure.
But now I was like, oh great, we can share. I'm like, do you guys mind sharing? And everyone was like, no.
Okay, good. Because they probably feel the same way when you meet another couple.
Yeah.
They're like,
and
great.
that is the thing too. We're only meeting couples. Like, I wasn't joining a family of 4.
Right.
So they were down too. They're like, oh yeah, like I do want to share some couple things.
They're miserable with their significant other also.
Yeah, everyone's in the same boat.
Right.
But like telling everyone, because a lot of people were just like on their vacation, but telling people we're on our honeymoon just like elevated the experience.
Yeah. Do you feel like they wanted to hang out with you more?
Yeah, or like they're like, oh my God, like then they were like willing, let's say we want to go out, they want to come out with us because they're like, holy shit, like it's not just like a regular vacation.
Are these people in your age group?
No one I met. Actually, yeah, we met a couple in Monaco. Actually, we were at Nikki Beach, and they got seated on the beds next to us.
Yeah.
And we heard they're like British, they're from Leeds, and then we're like, oh, they look our age, and they were. I think they were like a little younger, maybe like 27. And then the other people were like in their 40s. But that's like the perfect age group too, because you guys are like adults, left your kids behind, you're ready to rage.
For sure.
And that's the kind of energy we liked.
Yeah. No, I love this whole experience for you.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You left at such a great time because there was nothing going on in the city. Literally nothing. I was like, I'm still dying to go to San Cassette. I'm like, why haven't I brought myself somewhere to get a drink? No idea.
Yeah.
But nothing going on. The weather was shit. So this was peak.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you're on vacation, you get FOMO. Not that
Yeah,
Montreal's a good better time than Italy, but you're like, oh, there's like so many activities happening, and I wanted
like, what
to
are all
be
my
them.
friends doing?
Yeah.
But they were doing nothing.
No, we were doing nothing. We were staring at the rain.
Yeah.
That's what we were doing.
I know, that made me feel better. I was like, okay, at least it's like right here.
Yeah.
It was so fucking hot. You walked outside dripping.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you know, on vacation, you like rewear your clothes.
100%.
Couldn't. I had to wash it, and it cost me like the price of my clothes to wash it was like triple.
Right.
I'm like, I should just throw out my clothes and buy new clothes.
100%.
And then, so that happened with like underwear. I was like, I'm going to wash my underwear. And then we realized how expensive it was. It was like €5 for like a piece of undergarment. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to like buy new stuff. I don't know people in Europe. Every time I was looking for like not a lingerie store, but like somewhere like a Victoria's Secret, a La Senza,
Right.
nowhere. It's
Well, because you're in touristy places. It's like
no, I was in Rome and Florence. Like, I'm gonna walk the city. Just tell me where I have to go.
I'm thinking it's like if people were downtown, like, oh no, you would see.
You would see.
Maybe the old port you wouldn't.
Yeah, but like put on the map and it's gonna bring you to St. Catherine.
Right. Like you have no idea.
No idea. They did not have that. It was bringing me to like Agent Provocateur, which is like expensive lingerie. I'm like, no, I just need to like
Basic underwear that I don't have to pay €5 to wash.
I was like, what is everyone wearing?
Yeah. You always think that, like, you go on vacation, you're like, I'll find somewhere to wash this, especially if you go for 3 weeks and you're like day-nighting it.
Yeah.
You need like double the amount.
It's insane. I felt like I was like, I don't know when was the last time we took a 3-week vacation, which was with our friends.
I can't remember. 5 years ago?
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I'm 18, just finished like some like university course and I'm like ready to go.
Yeah, you're on a Euro trip.
Yeah.
With your man.
No.
How weird is it to say husband?
Oh my God, we milked it. The husband-wife situation.
Did you feel like chuggy saying it or you loved it?
No.
Loved
because
it.
you're also in a different country. I just felt like an adult. I was like,
People
I am
took you seriously.
adult. Yeah, you're taking me seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, we loved it. And then John with his ring, we'd be like taking pictures. Sorry. He'd be like, oh wait, like redo.
His ring.
His
simple gold band.
Okay, but it's a gorgeous simple gold band.
I know you would think you would be though.
But like I've been wearing my ring for a year.
Yeah, for so long. He like just got his.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait to show it off.
Yeah, and like he's like no one ever knew anything, but like
Yeah.
it was cute. He was down for it.
And I'm sure he doesn't wear rings, so now he's
Yeah.
loving that he's got some jewelry.
Exactly. At the beginning, he was like, "Okay, I think I can get comfy with it." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, let's work on it.
Get used to the feelings.
Yeah. So his hand was in every picture.
Yeah. We did a lot of teeny o'clock.
Okay.
Oh my God, that was another thing.
I just need to go back now to all the photos you've sent me to see. I wasn't paying attention to the hands.
You have to do more drink photos or food photos.
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
But sometimes I would like take a picture, like a shitty fucking picture to send to you that wasn't posted. If it was a posty picture, you might see his hand.
Okay, got it.
But that was our thing. We would do drinks before dinner because like it's just us two. And like, are we raging after dinner?
No.
No.
And dinner's at like 10 p.m. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
How are you staying awake?
No, I'm like I'd rather wake up early and like conquer my day.
Right.
So we were always drinking all day and all night. And that's the way you want to be on vacation.
No, but this is why like Europeans are constantly drinking and never drunk. And I feel like it's because they're always drinking. Like they're so used to it.
It's just like in their veins at this point.
Yeah, it's like water. Like it's just constant.
And the Italians, they give you like a little spread of little like appies when you order a drink. Because like they don't eat during the day. And they're like, okay, this man or woman's going to start eating. We got to like feed them a little food.
Right.
With your drink. But we've been eating all day and I was still down for this like little moose-bouche.
Yeah. It's always fun to get a little snacky snack going when you are drinking.
100%.
Especially when your drinks are like €30. You're like, can you slide me some chips?
Yeah. At the beginning, we were like, whoa, like nuts, olives, like cute. Then by the end, we're like, all they gave us was nuts and olives. Like, where's my little sandwich? Where's this?
Yeah.
We got greedy with it. We're like, no, the other place was better. We got like a little more.
A little more, yeah. But at the beginning, you're like, wow, we're spoiled.
Yeah.
You know, those people are like, I went to Europe and I came back and I lost 6 pounds. What do you have to say to those people?
Those people don't work out because now they're walking like 10,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
And those people like maybe like eat a lot at home, I would say.
So then going on vacation is not a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like those are the people because like, well, I'm also coming off of like my wedding where I was like really
wedding prep diet
where I'm like not eating as much, I'm not snacking. So like to me, I was like, holy shit, now I'm in overload.
Yeah.
Like for John, actually, he was like, oh, I feel good because he doesn't exercise at home. So like walking 10 to 20,000 steps a day like meant something to him.
Yeah.
Where it meant nothing to me.
Yeah.
I was like, I do like 7,000 steps a day.
Plus a workout.
Yeah. Eating better.
Right.
But I will say, like, I didn't feel bloated. So like the quality of food.
Definitely better.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have like all the preservatives.
Yeah.
Preservatives. The one time we're going to have to start editing the video.
No, we're leaving it in. But like, yeah, like for that.
Yeah.
Like I was eating pasta at the beginning. We're like, okay.
Because you were gluten-free.
Gluten-free.
So now you're eating pasta.
And I felt fine.
If that pasta, because Steve and I were actually looking into it because I was mentioning the pasta. You have to get semolina pasta. I hope I'm saying it right.
And that like eliminates some of the gluten?
Yeah, like it's supposed to be what they use in Europe or Italy. So we saw it at the grocery store. So we bought it. It has like the little Italy flag, whatever. And it says semolina pasta.
But why not just gluten-free pasta?
Because it tastes different.
Okay.
Because you're using a different flour or something. So it's a bit more cardboardy, maybe some would say. So this one apparently isn't, but I haven't, since now I'm trying to be gluten-free, I'm not investigating that, but I'm going to ask him how he feels after.
Yeah.
Because then maybe like that's an option too.
No, for sure. There's some brands that you'll see like imported from Italy. The Romeo brand. I forget if I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
So it's like that too, because it's like their pasta.
Right. And I think that's what we should be. Like you can't go and get
Brasilia.
Yeah,
whatever
literally.
The brand is.
No, exactly.
Yeah. No, so at the beginning we were like, hey, no pasta. Like we'll try to eat light at lunch and heavier at dinner. But then you're like, no, I kind of want this pasta right now. Or I want 100%. This pizza. I want this burrata with the cheeses and the meats.
Yeah, like what, you're going to get like a sea bass?
Yeah, like I'm not down. But
No.
a lot of people do like salads during the day and like light fish.
But those are people probably that go to Europe once a year with their family. Like they'll be back for the past. Like when are you going back? You don't know.
Yeah.
So you eat it all.
Yeah. And like at that time we're like, no, just eat it.
And yeah, exactly.
The cold cuts are what would get us though, because they were so salty. Well, like salty in general, like not like more than whatever, but like we would be eating that with cheese. So then you'd feel bloated from all like the salt, the sodium. But like, who cares? It was just us. We were like just living our lives.
No, you have to drink, you have to eat.
Yeah.
Like I would be in the same boat. I was jealous. You're sending me pictures that looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like salivating.
Everything was just gorgeous. Even we're looking at this building. We're like, wow, gorgeous building.
It's like someone's apartment building.
Yeah.
They live in the ghetto.
That's what I told John though. I was like, I wish I can go in someone's apartment in every city we went to, just to see what like living is there is like.
Yeah.
Because everything below is so tiny. I was just like, what does your apartment look like?
I feel like Europeans are smaller. Am I like, is that weird to say?
No, like they look, well, I don't know like who was like a
yeah.
tourist or not, but their cars are freaking small. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Like this. I'm like, yeah.
And they're wild.
And they're wild. But the chaoticness, like they're on schedule with each other. Like,
because everyone's chaotic.
Yeah. And so their chaoticness meshes well. Here, like, forget it.
You have one chaotic driver, one civilized driver, and then you're honking horns.
Yeah.
No one can
I've
get
never
together.
heard a horn honk.
No, because they're all on the same page. They're like, we're all trying to get places. Like,
Yeah.
let's go. Here, there's someone that could take 5 hours to get to their destination. They couldn't care less.
Yeah.
And then some drivers want to be places.
No, it's like insane.
So what would you say is your favorite place?
Oh my God, everyone's asked me that. It's like, how do you pick a favorite place in Italy?
No, honestly, don't. But do you have a worst place? Because I feel like that could be easier.
Okay, I'm going to say Monaco. But people are like, what? And like, I'm saying that as just like a city itself. Like, if you're in Monaco, then you're going to maybe drive along the French Riviera and then you're going to actually move. We were there for 3 days and I was like, we can't stay here for 3 days.
Yeah,
like
there's not much to see.
No, you see it in a day.
Is it city or beachy?
It's a city.
Oh, okay.
They have a port where like boats come in. So like you see some water.
But you just like, you conquered and you can get out.
Yeah. And so then we rented a car and like drove around. So like that, I would say it's like a hub for that. But like, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, you got to go see this place and like stay for a week. Like do not do that.
Right.
I loved all of them. Capri and Saint Tropez were probably like really cool places. Just because you got like the beachy, the little like, not a city, but their little village, whatever.
Yeah.
You got a little nightlife. It was just a very good combination of everything.
Yeah.
We also missed every celebrity that could have been in Europe during our time.
I feel like, honestly, everyone this year was in Europe.
Yeah, everyone's like, it's a European summer, but like
Every summer is a European summer.
Yeah, because when else are you going to Europe?
100%. But also, I feel like the past years were like everyone was in Greece. Greece was the place to be. Like, everyone's going. And this year, I literally felt like it was Puglia and Capri and Lake Como.
Yeah.
Like, those three, everyone was there.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Why does that happen?
But also, like, who are you going with?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they have friends, family.
Yeah, but like, when was the last time you took a trip with friends? Like, I feel like, am I 16?
Yeah, I don't go on a trip with... Am I 16 going with friends or am I 16 going with parents? Neither.
So, like, the only time now, like, we're at the age where, like, you're going with your spouse or you're not going.
No, 100%.
Like, it's just, like...
Or you're going for a wedding. Everyone's fucking getting married out of the country. So
Montreal's not good enough anymore. We gotta go. We gotta go overseas.
No, but this is the issue of like everyone trying to like up each other. You know, it's like you're basic. It's Montreal. Like gotta go somewhere better.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's actually insane. Like calm down.
Yeah, like it's fine here.
Yeah, like don't worry.
We're doing great.
I just want to Uber to your wedding. No, I have to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah. Now I gotta make a Europe trip out of it.
No, literally. Now, yeah. But honestly, great excuse to travel Europe.
Yeah, 100%. And a great excuse to not go to someone's wedding if you're not that close.
Exactly.
You're like, oh.
Honestly, it's not a bad idea. Everyone start doing
I think they're actually onto something.
Yeah, honestly. But good to know somewhere that I don't need to, you know, get myself there ASAP.
Yeah, no.
I do need your itinerary.
I have my itinerary.
I need the good restaurants.
Oh, I will say, maybe a little controversial, Italians can't make pizza. The Americans, we make pizza.
Right.
Their pizza, I'm not going to give it to them. It's like soggy. Sometimes the dough wasn't good. Sometimes the dough was good, but it's soggy.
You can't pick it up.
I can't pick it up. Sometimes I can pick it up, but there's no flavor. I was just like...
But like another hot take, that's like oven pizza here. I don't want an oven pizza.
No, because it's soggy as hell.
It's soggy as hell. It's thin. When I want a pizza, when I'm like, I'm going to go for pizza, I want thick, greasy American like pizza.
Yeah.
Pepperoni on the top, like oil it up.
Same.
That's the type of pizza I like.
Exactly. And like they were not giving it to me.
I know the first meal you had when you came home was pizza.
Yeah. Sure. And it was probably one of the best pizzas in my life.
Yeah. So
I'm saying like
do the pastas.
Do the pastas because they're good at the pastas and they're good at the Sammys.
Yeah, I feel like they are really
because
good.
Because the cold cuts and the cheeses there are like next level.
And you can't fuck up bread.
No,
I guess you could on a pizza.
But the bread they use for the sandwiches are like, it's like not a bready bread. It's not doughy. It's just like the ratios. They know what they're doing over there.
Yeah,
it was good. I'm like salivating thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then I also came home and got limoncello because we're gonna make. Oh, you wanted your San Cassette? We should do a limoncello spritz San Cassette.
Like hosted by you? Like I'm just trying to get my ass to a place.
Oh, I was gonna say hosted by you because.
Oh, you want to bring it?
Yeah, we can have like a little thing here. I don't know.
No, we could. I will show you the terrace upstairs.
Oh my god, we can have
nothing
like a double date.
Oh, I see where you're going. Definitely
make some cocktails.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Order some pizza.
Literally, I need that pizza.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, like, the whole time you're away, mom is like, have you spoken to Olivia today? Like, haven't spoken to her. And I'm like, I don't want to tell her that we speak nonstop every second of the day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh yeah, we spoke like here and there. She sent me some pictures. I didn't want to be like, we're on opposite time zones. Like, our conversation never ends.
No, it's just going and going.
So I was just like waiting for her to get the info from you. I was like, I don't feel like breaking that news to her.
No, just because we talk. John asked me that too. He's like, is this the longest you'll ever be away from Michelle? And I was like, I think so.
Yeah, this was a lot for us.
Yeah, and I was like,
separation anxiety.
I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
No, literally, you're asking me like, what's your day like today? I'm like, bro, I'm in Montreal. It's the most boring day. We're having like a rainstorm.
But I also felt bad. You were always asking me, and I was like, okay, I'll see what she's doing.
No, I'm asking you. Yeah.
It was interesting what you were doing, hanging out with friends, doing things.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm asking you because I just literally want to know every single day of your life.
Yeah, and I was just like sending you pictures of my food.
No, I have so many pictures from your trip. And then the second you got back, you're like sharing your pictures and your stories.
You were over it.
Literally, I was like, I heard the story and saw the pictures already.
Yeah.
It was, but I loved it. I got first pick, like, First one to hear it all.
Yeah, we talked a lot. You, me, I wonder who John spoke to a lot. John and his brother spoke a lot.
Okay.
So it wasn't like so crazy.
Because also something happens and you want to tell someone right away. You don't want to wait 3 weeks and be like, 3 weeks ago I was here. So I was like that person you can constantly tell your stories to.
Yeah, and I know sometimes you were going to answer me 8 hours later, but I was like, she could wake up to this.
Not only did you text me, like we FaceTimed.
Oh, true. But that was like one time when I first arrived.
Yeah. Twice and then
Twice.
yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, why not? I was in the room. Sometimes it's like siesta. What's siesta time when you're in Europe?
No, literally, like Italians comment, like, what does this mean?
Yeah, like what's like the downtime between the shower after the day and dinner?
But like they probably have that in the morning. Like I feel like these people wake up at 11 a.m. like no care in the world, and it's like go go go.
Yeah. Well, we had our downtime, and then it's like, well, you just want to tell other people what you're doing because like John and I have been together this whole time.
Yeah. Did you run out of things to talk about?
No.
Okay. That's
we
good.
did not. We're always like, if we're not talking about us, we're talking about other people.
100%. You're staring at people, commenting on everything.
There's always something to discuss.
Yeah, 100%.
It was just like, it was honestly just a great trip. And we're like, we're never going to take a trip like this again.
I know, it's only downhill from now.
Yeah.
From here.
Only downhill. That's the thing.
But then you're going away next year. We're going to do Europe. So maybe you're going to pick it back up.
I'm never going to stay at where I stayed at.
I know.
Like, it's not worth it for us.
No, 100%.
It was also gifted. So, like, we didn't even spend it on that.
Right. But it's fine. You lived it once. Some people won't even live it.
Yeah. La Dolce Vita. We were like, in Italy, it was like La Dolce Vita. We're like, what's it in France? And then it was like La Belle Vie.
Yeah. I feel like it's like Quebec-y.
Yeah. So, we didn't use it.
Yeah.
But in Italy, they kept saying, allora, allora.
That's like
so and
yeah.
like, you know, they were obsessed.
Did you come back learning something?
No.
Everyone spoke English, I'm sure.
Everyone spoke English. It was
I'm acting like I've never been to Europe before.
No, it was like buongiorno. Would you like some breakfast?
No, they heard it the second. Yeah.
How are you? Like they say like they're one words.
Yeah.
They would
to give you that experience.
Yeah. But like they were playing, sometimes we would be like by the pool and they were playing like American music.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would love an Italian channel. Like I just want to be listening to like Italian music, chilling by the pool. But they're like catering to the tourist so much. And it's like, I don't need this to be an Americanized place. Like,
yeah.
I want to just like be in
authentic.
Yeah.
But you went to the touristy place, the touristy hotels where it's like they know the people coming might not want that.
Yeah. Well, who's gonna stay at a hotel in these places? Not the people who live there.
Yeah, true.
You know, but still, I was just like, once we were at the Trevi Fountain and I wanted a gelato.
Did you make a wish?
Yeah.
What'd you wish for?
Can't tell you.
Do you believe in it? Like you feel like it could come true? Did you put a timeline on this wish?
No, it's for infinity.
Okay.
The time just keeps going, and every time it's an 11/11 wish, like I give it the same credit as my 11/11 wish.
Okay.
Well, you figure
no happiness, health,
and world peace, which we really need.
Slip that in.
Oh yeah, I wanted a gelato, and I was like to some guy on the street that was like they were like two restaurant owners, and they were like talking.
Yeah.
I was like, excuse me, like where's a gelato place? And we're literally like, there's a gelato place on every corner.
Right.
He's literally like, oh, there's one like right there. And I looked at him and I was like, no. I'm like, I need authentic gelato. I'm like, not some touristy thing. He's like,
yeah.
Okay, you're going to go straight. You're going to turn to the left. You're going to go down this alley. And like, we followed him to the T and we had the best pistachio gelato ever.
Okay, I saw on TikTok, they were like, when you go, there's going to be gelato stations everywhere. And just by looking at the stations, you know if it's authentic or not.
Yeah.
Not
like
authentic, but like.
Real gelato. Like if it was the coloring, like nothing too bright and florety. Like
yeah.
you'll see with pistachio, like it's not supposed to be green. Like
right.
sometimes it's even more like it has a green undertone, but it could look white.
Right.
And
is that what yours looked like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them weren't like, some of them I saw that were green.
Right.
And I was like, no. And then if they're like have like some like design coming up,
oh
you know,
yeah,
they're supposed to be like flat.
Right.
So yeah, he was a gem.
Oh good, love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to ask the people that live there.
Yeah, like where everything is.
Yeah, like the authentic stuff. Like you want to live like the Europeans do.
Yeah, honestly. as the Romans do.
Yeah, as the Romans do.
We said that everywhere we went, and then I was like, why is that the case? Like
Yeah.
all roads lead back to Rome.
Yeah.
And there was literally just a thing in Rome, like do as the Romans do. It was just like a thing in Rome because all roads lead back to
the center,
the city center that's like now like collapsed.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, and I forget what it's called, but my tourist did tell me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like you had a blast.
Sounds like I had a blast. I really did. And I'm tanned. Everyone's like, oh, you were
No,
tanning?
you're so tan.
But I was just like walking around.
Well, yeah, you're just like in the heat, like in the nice weather.
Dripping.
That's the best way to tan, I find, when you're not literally sitting out, when you get to walk around.
Yeah. And I wore a lot of one-piece bathing suits. So like my stomach's not as tanned as everything else. But whatever.
No, that's why we love self-tanner here.
Yeah.
There's no pressure. Especially when you work now, like all the time. Like, why am I stressed to go get a tan? Like, I will make the tan come to me. Like, I will make it happen.
No, like, literally. Like, we don't need the sun damage.
No, exactly. Like, just give me a spray tan and we're good to go.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're back. It's like you've never left now.
I literally feel like I've never left and I can go back home. I can go back to Europe.
Yeah. Like, you fall into the routine quick.
Yeah. The last day, we're like, okay, we're, like, down to go back home. Then we're back home and I was like, I can kind of go back now.
Yeah, you need like maybe like
reset.
2 days in your own bed.
Yeah.
To feel good. Then you're like, let's head back out.
Yeah.
Do you feel jet laggy?
No, honestly. So flying there, we flew in the pods. So we took a gravel.
Wow, you're so bougie. Flew in the pods.
Flew in the pods. So
You're
I got a
first
good
class
nice
girly.
I got a nice sleep. Well, we went to the lounge before and we like had like 3 glasses of red wine.
I never had. Why is it the lounge? Because you have first class?
Yeah.
Oh, so everyone in first class gets the lounge experience.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I had like 3 glasses of red wine and I was like feeling toasty. I got on the plane, popped some gravel. Out for like 8 hours.
That's the best.
I woke up because I heard the smell of the breakfast and the little trolley, and I was like, I think that's me.
Yeah, I woke up. When you land, is it morning or?
Yeah, it was like 9:30 a.m.
Okay, so you get the full day.
And I slept, so like I literally didn't feel the jet lag. I was like,
right,
oh, I'm ready for my day.
Yeah.
Coming back either, honestly, like we passed out at I think like 8:30, and I woke up at 6.
Yeah, you were up pretty early after.
Yeah, for a couple of days.
Fine.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, the day is young now. You have all day.
And I get why people wake up early.
Do you feel like you got stuff done?
Yeah, like I worked out and then like started my day at like 9 a.m. or whatever, but I felt like I did so much.
I mean, most people work out and start their day at 9 a.m.
No, but I'm saying that like not that rushy feeling. Like I naturally woke up. I went for a walk. I came back. I did Pilates, chilled, started work.
Yeah.
You know?
When there's stuff to do, like, you know those like rich people say they wake up at like 5 a.m. They get... Like, no, like there's nothing going on before
I'm not
like
setting my alarm. You psycho.
No, literally, like nothing's happening. I don't need to be up right now, the crack of dawn, before the sun.
Yeah,
I don't.
No, at all.
Not for me. 7 a.m. is like fine.
So speaking of traveling around, how do you feel? Have you and Steve ever done like a big Europe trip?
No, we're gonna go next year. Our friend's getting married. So we're gonna...
Do you guys like the same type of places? Are you beachy or city?
You need a mix because I can't lay on the beach all day, every day for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so that's what we did. City, beach, city,
you
beach.
You need both, yeah. No, I think we'll end up liking the same places. We have to... He's a research man. Like, we need to research. And we're going to figure out some places to go to.
Okay, that's going to be good.
Keep you posted on all that.
Yeah.
I feel like the prices now of flights and stuff is super cheap. So I need to... Get on it, really.
Get on it. That's what we learned. I learned that John's not a city person.
He doesn't give me that vibe, so I could have told you that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm tired. Like, we would wake up, like...
Well, like you said, he doesn't, like, 10,000 steps to him was, like, the craziest day of his life.
Yeah.
So you already know, like, he was not built for this type of life.
He was not built for Rome.
No, not built. He was built for, like, Capri.
He loves Capri. I'm like, yeah, because, like, it's relaxed more. But when I'm in the city, that's the thing. I'm also, like... military style when I'm in the city. Because I make my itinerary, I'm like, we got to go see this.
You're like, move and groove.
And what I didn't do is sometimes I'd be like, okay, I want to go see, let's say just in Paris, I want to go see the Eiffel Tower and I want to go see the Louvre.
Yeah.
I wouldn't see if they were close together. Like I was like, okay, we're going here and we're going here. And like sometimes it was like a 30-minute walk, but sometimes... And then let's say I want to see 3 things. And like the Arc de Triomphe. And like sometimes two things would be next to each other, but I didn't like look that up. So we'd be like walking this way, walking back.
Yeah, you didn't map it out.
No, he's like, we could have like conquered an area and like moved around.
Right.
But I'm like, I can only do so much. This is what I did for us.
Yeah, like he could have done something.
Yeah.
But now you did it for us, and I'll make sure to do that.
But I didn't separate it. But now you know, just to like Google where everything is.
Yeah.
But I did add my notes, what we liked, what we didn't like.
Okay, good.
Restaurants.
You'll send it my way.
Yeah. Color coordinated.
Maybe if we get like enough people interested, you can like put it on the YouTube. You know, people like click the link and you get my itinerary.
Oh my God, they could do that?
Yeah, I think.
Honestly, it's pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have just made that up. But
I have a few people to send it to.
Yeah, we're all going to be there together.
But I'm also advertising it because I'm proud of myself.
No, you did a great job. The trip looked phenomenal.
Posted my pics. And it's really embarrassing to post like Instagram pictures right now.
Really?
I feel like to make a post.
I know. It's like a story world right now.
Yeah, like it's like, why am I posting this?
I know. And now I saw that you and John like double tagged each other.
Okay, yeah. But
that's so like...
That's key
and like so old of you. Like, you know?
Okay, but it happened. But now I don't know how to just tag someone. Like every time. So I posted after the wedding like photo booth pictures.
Yeah.
And there was like so many people in them. I was gonna like individually tag, but it kept asking me like, oh, to be a creator with you.
And you're like, no.
I was like, no, how do I just tag them? So like the only person I tagged was John. Cause I was like,
I could show you maybe.
Yeah,
I looked it.
I don't know. So I was like, whatever. But I kind of liked it.
Yeah, for you too. Cause like whatever he posted, you wanted also.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
And sometimes I want to post something. He's like, oh, that's actually gonna be in my slideshow. I was like,
okay. I'll wait. Yeah. It'll be on my Instagram after.
Yeah.
I get that.
But we were posting stories like no tomorrow.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And he posted so much too. Like I never see John post. He was loving the TikToks, loving the Instagrams,
loving it. And like he's not a social media man. So like, oh my God, I was like, look at you go. He was like, okay, I'm gonna take videos.
He loved it.
He loved it.
See, that's
thrived.
What's great about siesta time is when you're like chilling in bed, you can like start like putting it all together.
Yeah.
And it like makes the time fly.
No, it does. And we're like looking at it, picking music.
Yeah. That's like the good thing about that.
Yeah. I don't know. Now he's becoming like a social media man.
No, the second I asked him for recipes the other day and he's like, I'll send you my TikTok folders. I'm like, I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you. I went into it. It was like a bit overwhelming. I'm like, how many folders do you have?
Oh my God, he can legit send you everything?
I mean, I don't know how to save it to my own TikTok, but if I go in our conversations, like I see it all.
Yeah. He's obsessed with the recipes.
Obsessed. And I'm just like, I needed a folder to say like healthy recipes, like gluten-free recipes. No, it's like
everything.
And everything looks so good, but they're not cutting corners anywhere, you know?
No, they're not. But that's
the ones
always,
he likes.
Yeah. But that's when like you look at it and you're like, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do this.
Omit this ingredient. Perfect. Well, on that note, thanks for being back.
Thanks for having me back. I'm like here to stay. John was like so jealous. He's like, okay, can we make a podcast? And I was like,
he told me.
I was like, Steve was filling in.
Yeah.
He's not staying.
He's like, can I be on an episode? I'm like, I don't know about that.
But he was really good. Like I enjoyed it. Even just your topics of conversation, I liked.
Thanks.
You becoming a gym rat.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, well, that's it for today. I hope you guys loved hearing about a little honeymoon action. And feel free to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for next week. Bye.